Hi there, I'm Shane Spears and welcome to another edition of Summit Scale, beaming out to you from the beautiful city of Bath in the UK. My guest today is Jena Rodriguez. Jena, a very warm welcome. Great to have you on our show.
Thank you so much. I'm excited. I love it. We can be anywhere in the world and here we are, right?
Yes, brilliant.
Love it. Thank you.
For those of you that don't know her, Jena is a business and Brave strategist and founder of Brave Masters Incorporated and committed to boosting confidence and clarity, catapulting profits and unleashing the full human potential of entrepreneurs internationally. She teaches coaches and consultants how to capitalize on their natural abilities and package and price their greatest strengths so they can create a money-making, world-changing business. And over the last decade as an entrepreneur, Jena has learned that the one thing needed to reach one's fullest potential in life and in business is brave. Being brave is about saying yes without evidence, moving through fear and being uncomfortable yet doing it anyway. So love it. By getting her brave on, Jena was able to move from charging $89 an hour and barely making ends meet to generating over $1.3 million in revenue over the last 4.5 years. She has also helped her clients be brave and realize their value, with several surpassing the multi-six-figure mark and seeing revenue increases of 800% or more. Brilliant. Jena's not all about business. She is also a freedom-obsessed mum, wife, speaker, author, animal lover, travel seeker, artist, personal development junkie, and ocean lover. And I'm tired. Brilliant.
How do I fit all that in?
Her private Facebook group of entrepreneurs worldwide, and we'll put the link below on the resources and on most social media outlets. Brilliant. So Jena, the title of our interview today is 3 Non-Negotiables for Business Success, and we have 5 minutes for the interview. If you're ready, I'll start the clock.
Awesome. Let's do it.
So what is the problem you solve for coaches and consultants?
Mainly, so I kind of sum it up as more money, more profits, more clients using powerful marketing, sales, and visibility strategies to really help people kind of get their brave on, do things that are uncomfortable, and get themselves out there in a much bigger way so that they stop playing small, right? And really break through the things that stop them. So, yeah. And they want more money. They got to break through some of the things that they've never been able to, work through before. So that's what I do.
And what are the typical symptoms they'll be experiencing when they've got that sort of problem?
Oh, for sure. Of course, not enough income, right? They're usually struggling with cash flow, or it's not enough and they don't have enough clients, or they don't have enough leads. They're not clear on who they are as a brand and just how to show up in the marketplace and position themselves. They also might not be clear on how to scale their business, right? And ultimately get to the level that they want to get. Because there's so many hows, right? How do I do this? How do I do that, that they have the goal, but they don't know how to get there. So that's what shows up for me.
Right. And what are the mistakes that they're making, these coaches and consultants, when they're trying to solve this problem?
I think the biggest one that I see, I mean, I've been there, so, and is that we have so many different ideas. We see a lot of ideas. I mean, right, just look on social media and everybody's giving you the next best thing. Yeah. And yet you're not crystal clear on where you are, right? It's really about where you are in the phase of business that you're in, right. And then getting crystal clear on the fastest path to cash for you, yeah. Versus everybody else telling you this is the way to do it. And so I call that figuring out your vital pace, right? Really understanding what's priority and for where you are in order to pace yourself to the next level. Because I feel like we try to look at someone else and they're like, they're making $1 million. I barely got off, 50,000 a year. And they're trying to do strategies that they're doing, but you don't have the cash flow to support it. Yeah. And so what do you need to be doing at your vital pace level in order to accelerate to the next level and therefore move down the road? Right. So I just help people simplify that. I'm very strategic in how I help people narrow their focus and get clear on what they should focus on first. Right. Not to say that you'll never do a Facebook ad, but right now it's like if you're not making money, you can't pay for that. Yeah. So let's get the cash flow handled. So those are the kind of things that I figure out for them. Brilliant. Yeah.
That kind of feels like you've got to step back before you go forward in some cases. Yeah.
Yeah. Amen. Yes. Yeah, yeah, for sure. Because I think we're trying to leap forward, and there are some risks. There are some decisions we have to make in order to get to somewhere we haven't been before.
Yeah.
Yet I just feel like people get kind of confused in all the noise and all the options, and I just really help them simplify that and step back and look and assess so that you can actually propel forward.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And what's the one thing you believe entrepreneurs need to do most to have a quantum leap in their business to really move forward?
Yeah, so straight up, I think mentorship and having someone that's been there been there, done that, I think is just the most important thing. I've been an entrepreneur for 12 years. The first business crashed and burned. We can talk about that some other time. And I didn't have a mentor. Then I moved into the next iteration of my business, and I didn't hire a business mentor. It was kind of new back then, and not as prevalent and available. However, and I struggled to meet the milestones that I wanted to meet, because I didn't know, you only know what you know, and you can't see your own blind spots. So mentorship is, I think, so imperative, and I don't go without mentorship. A coach has a coach, and to take them to the next level. That's one thing. And ultimately, I believe one of my mentors just recently told me this statement, money loves speed. And so the more you take action, the more you say yes and then figure it out without evidence, those kind of things. And certainly having the mentors to kind of guide you and get you clear on what those actions are, I think is just invaluable. Brilliant. So, spend the money, invest in yourself. And ultimately, I think that's what moves people down the road faster.
Brilliant. And we've got just under 30 seconds left. What's a brave master?
It's you and me, and it's everyone watching, right? I believe everyone that's an entrepreneur especially is a brave master. It's just about figuring out the mastery of it, right? And so what I mean by that is that we are the risk takers. We are, getting ourselves uncomfortable. I believe a brave master is someone that really steps into their power, and they have a vision and a dream. They think positive, and maybe not always, but they're optimistic more than pessimistic, and ultimately see the value in connection and going for your dreams, right? And so being a brave master, and it's interesting, on my website, I actually have like kind of the 10 commandments of brave mastery, and so people can check out my site for that. But I think entrepreneurship is full of brave, and that's why I declare you are a brave master.
Brilliant, thank you.
Just by watching.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Love it. I could talk all day. Folks, for more resources, check out Jena's landing page, www.bravemasters.com/free webinar, and these links will be below the podcast. Jena, really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Fun to be here.
Thanks for checking out our Summit Scale podcast. If you like what we're doing here, please head over to iTunes and subscribe, rate us and leave a review. It's very much appreciated. And if you want to learn more about the work we do, or are looking for a load of free resources to help with scaling your business, check out our website, www.summitleader.com.